Hey Aquarius, thank you for joining me. Really looking forward to seeing what is coming up for you in November. We'll do 2 readings as usual, the story of your month, followed by a more detailed laser focus spread to give you some action steps for the month to make the most of it. And before we dive right in, I just wanted to say, in the spirit of Thanksgiving and November and the upcoming holidays, thank you. Thank you for spending time here, whether this is your first time or if you've been watching the channel for a long time. I just want to give you my heartfelt thanks and let you know that really, even if it seems like not a big deal, that every like, every comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff, it really means the world, and I really do take notice. It means a lot. And for those of you that have even gone ahead and gotten personal readings or bought a book or a report from me, you really are literally helping me make my dream come true. The big one, the one that I really want the most. So thank you. Really appreciate you. And now we can put all the mushiness aside, my favorite air sign, and we can move into your reading. But thank you. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius. What does Spirit want Aquarius to know about for this month, for their highest good? What are the challenges, opportunities, influences, the characters coming in for Aquarius in November? What do they need to know for their highest good, Spirit? For their highest good in the month of November. And don't worry, Aquarius, I'll pan down in just a second so you can see your cards. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know this month? This month, Spirit, November. What can they do to make the most of this month? Whoa. Okay. Got some beautiful cards here, Aquarius. I'll be excited to show you. Okay. Just a couple more, Spirit, please. What is the story of November? What does this chapter of Aquarius's life look like? What are the themes? What do they need to know for their highest good? For their highest good. Okay. Lovely cards. Excited to show you. Okay. And as I show you, Aquarius, I will be delivering a lot of face and quite a lot of stripage to you. Okay, forgive me. Transition, here we go. Lot of face, lot of stripes. Gonna go down and see your cards. There we go. Okay, alright. Alright, Aquarius, you ready? Let's do it. Okay. I feel very happy for you, Aquarius, because I feel strongly that many of you are leaving behind something that wasn't good for you, that wasn't working for you, that wasn't really giving you kind of the emotional nourishment that you were seeking. This makes me really happy. This is a card of acknowledging and understanding that something isn't taking care of you right now and that you have to kind of walk away from it if you're ever going to have what it is that really helps you grow. You know, it's might be kind of hard to see, but this guy, I'm spatially challenged, sorry. This guy is holding a lotus blossom in his hand, and he's walking away from these 8 golden cups that he stacked up, filled up, hoped for the best, but it is in the nature of water, the same as feelings, which are what cups represent, that when they are just left standing still, they grow stagnant. When there's no exchange, when there's no flow, when there's no mix, it grows stagnant. And the really beautiful, important thing is that he's walking away from that stagnant water toward the water's source. The moving, fresh, gorgeous, delicious, refreshing water that is flowing. And speaking of flow, your card, Aquarius, the water bearer, the star, look at how she is nourishing the earth and replenishing the source from which she is taking to nourish the earth. There is some wonderful hope blossoming in your life in November. a wonderful message, something really inspiring, something that I feel is, it's giving you, it's like a surge of energy, a surge of inspiration, a surge of willingness to keep going. I mean, the Nine of Wands is like, oh, you are so close. You're so close to this breakthrough. You're so close to having this thing that you want. And you might be a little tired. You might feel like, oh, I'm exhausted. Like, how much further do I have to go? I gotta say, I feel like you're gonna have a pretty great month. These are pretty great cards. What's important, Aquarius, is that look at these wands behind him. He has taken the weapons of everything that he has come up against, every challenge, every assailant, and taken their weapons and set them up like trophies. A reminder to him and to everybody else, like, oh, I'm no novice. Like, I will kick your ass. Like, I might look tired and bandaged and bruised, but you should see the other guy. You've earned it, Aquarius. Aquarius, you're a visionary, you're creative. No matter what it is you do, you could be like a mathematician or a chemist, and I would tell you you're still creative. Doesn't matter if you work with formulas, doesn't matter, because that's just your nature. It is your nature to create, like alchemy. There's a real opportunity to level up. I feel like there's congratulations and kudos, and some of you, I'm feeling very strongly, get a new job in November. I feel like you're very happy. And I should say, Aquarius, should have said from the beginning, of course I'm sure you recognize that this is a general reading, you know, for every Aquarius that tunes into this video of Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I do get a lot of messages, and sometimes I may be talking about a job, and you're like, no, that is not my, you know, boss, but that is my boyfriend or my girlfriend. Like, I want you to trust your own intuition and follow the thread as it works through your own mind. Like, follow the story that the messages are telling you, and if certain messages don't resonate with you at all, totally let them go and just be like, oh, okay, that's for some other Aquarius. But if it rings true for you, or if it gives you like a little bit of like, ooh, like you get a little tingle, pay attention. Like, heed your intuition. When it rings that little bell, listen. Now, speaking of heeding your intuition, here's the King of Cups. I feel for many of you, Spirit is giving me the word mentor. You know, I actually feel that this is more like you. The Knight of Cups that is right next to this King of Cups. You are feeling quite romantic. And when I say that, Aquarius, I do mean that for some of you, you are feeling like amorous. Like you're feeling like, I want a relationship, or you're investing in your relationship, or like trying to court someone. But romantic, I also mean in the sense of like they said, inspiration and creating your artistry and kind of designing a life that you love. Like, what is it to live a romantic life? What would make your life feel dreamy and amazing and fulfilling? It's there for you, Aquarius. I was going to say, like, it's there for the taking. But as I was about to say that, Spirit was giving me like, no, not really the taking. It's the finding. Because this thing, this love, this enjoyment, this fulfillment, it is something you access. It's something you access from deep within, okay? And when I say that, I don't want you to think I'm just giving you some kind of like positive thinking, like, oh, you just need to go inside and be happy. No, even though that's great, like that would be wonderful. If you can do that, please, please go ahead and do that. But what I mean is more like you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. It's one of those universal laws that things reflect. And when you go inward, when you are the hermit, not literally meaning you need to go be by yourself or whatever, although for some of you, yes, that would absolutely help, and some of you are just solitary creatures by nature, but you really want to consult yourself. And I feel like your mentor, this intuitive, emotionally intelligent person who is possibly a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or they may just also be somebody that you think of as like really well balanced. Like you come to this person when you want a mature, emotionally available, compassionate response. The King of Cups, whether they are male or female, because again, general reading, so I'm not going to assign a gender here. This is someone who's in touch with their feelings and not afraid to express them, male or female. And this is a person who knows themselves. They're not afraid of their emotions. They're not afraid to access the deep stuff, you know what I mean? Which can be a little bit of an issue for you, Aquarius. You know, you're a mental sign. You like staying up in the clouds, up in your thoughts, up in your philosophy. It's a lot better than down here in the mess of feelings, like the murkiness of feelings. However, I feel like there's a lot of unaccessed power in your feelings. And it's like they said, you can look forward to a more romantic, dreamy life this month. If you so choose. If you so choose to open up and go for that, okay? Access, remember, it's not something you need to go take. It's something you need to find, or can find, I should say. You don't need to do anything. You are your own person, Aquarius, which I know. We love that about you. Okay. I feel like some of you are getting a visit or a message or an invitation from somebody younger. This could even be like a sibling. I'm getting very like familial energy from this. So little sister, little brother, little cousin, little nephew, whatever, niece. I feel like, hey, like I'm coming to visit, or like, hey, do you want to come do this? Like I feel like there's an invitation and an interaction there. And it's great. This looks wonderful. I feel like you're getting, Spirit just said, the right messengers all month long, whether they're human, whether that comes to you through quotes and songs. I want you to really take notice, really take notice of those messages, those symbols, those songs, those quotes, whatever those words that come about like 3 or more times within a day or 2 or a week. Like, what are the synchronicities and what are they saying to you, Aquarius? If you get in the car and hear a song and then you walk into a store and the same song is playing, and then like you get home or you get to work and the same song is playing. Like, you don't even have to like the song. I just want you to go look up the lyrics and see like, is this trying to tell me something? Like, is Spirit really trying to like ring my bell? Because they'll find whatever way they can. It's TV, it's billboards, it's, you know, your friend coming and saying like, they're giving me this very like strongly. So something like, you know, earlier you were surfing the internet and looking at jobs, and, you know, an ad popped up that said like freelance writer, and you thought, I wonder if I could ever do that. And then later in the day, like you go and have coffee with your friend or whatever, as you had already been planning to do, and you don't say anything about that. Your friend like just kind of comes out of the gate with like, have you ever thought about writing? Or like, man, I think you would be a great writer. Like, take those little cues from the universe, please. Don't ignore them, Aquarius. Don't logic them away. Like, I mean, you're listening to a tarot video, right? So I can assume that you've got a little bit of faith in the unseen. A little bit of an idea that there might be more going on than we're necessarily able to always measure or directly perceive with the 5 senses. You don't have to tell anybody, Aquarius. Like, maybe just run the little experiment in your own mind. Maybe you don't have to tell anybody that you're looking out for signs, or that you're, you know, looking for intuition, or you're looking for answers. Maybe just put that vibe out in your own mind and your own self and see what comes to you. Open up and find out. Not the whole world needs to know. This is between you and Spirit. Spirit, see? Here's the other thing, Aquarius. Don't go to extremes this month. Take care of your body. pace yourself. Don't do too much hard drinking, and, you know, don't drink only green juices every day for your whole life. Let yourself have an ice cream cone. Let yourself have a salad. There's a need for greater balance, and it's no mistake that these two, almost like sisters, are respectively mixing up this red and this white liquid, right? They're mixing up this magic. Be open. Be open to finding out things that you could not have predicted, which is a little hard for you. You're a fixed sign Aquarius, so that is why you can be a little bit closed off to things like intuition or things that seem miraculous, because, you know, you don't like being caught unawares and you want things to make sense. So I get it. I totally get it. But I would say just be open to a little bit of magic this month. Okay, look, I want to look at you, Aquarius. We're almost done with this part of the spread anyway, and we're about to move on to the second one. Okay, it's a lot of face. I know. We're going to figure this out. Be open to the magic, and you've got more than one messenger coming to you telling you, you know what you would be amazing at? You know, Aquarius, you should really pick up your magic wand and do your art, do your music, do your writing, do your what? What is your thing, Aquarius? Who's your Queen of Wands? Who is your fiery, confident, charismatic, male or female, however they identify? They are a natural magician, a natural creator, a natural community builder and leader. Someone that people just naturally look to because they kind of radiate this like dignity, this power, this aura of like, that person can make shit happen. Who is this? Get with them, Aquarius. They love you. They love you, and I mean, look at her. She's holding her own magic wand. She's got her own thing going. She will show you, or he, they will show you how to use your magic wand. They will show you that you in fact have one. Maybe you didn't even know, like, you have this gift, this talent, this ability, this thing that you can have. It's yours to access. Spirit just said you've been doing a great job of adjusting your habits. Some of you guys have been working out. Some of you guys have been eating better. Some of you guys have been pursuing your goal slow and steady and not getting overwhelmed or angry with yourself or like cutting yourself off or other people off, which maybe used to be the way that you've been handling things. I feel like this month is such an improvement. Pace yourself. You have this, and you have like these mentors, these leaders, these people around you, and you yourself are a leader. Okay, Aquarius, when you meet someone in the tarot, like I said, it's because you're meant to invoke those qualities yourself. You are on that king-queen level. Are you acting like it? Are you feeling and acting like the leader in your own life? Do you feel capable of creating magic, creating change, which is what magic is all about doing? Are you creating change in your life and the kind that you want? Are you moving closer to what you want? Are you staying in one place, or are you moving further away from it? There's a huge opportunity for happiness, fulfillment, excitement, pleasure, inspiration, hope. You got all the things, Aquarius. You got all the things. Walk away from what's not fulfilling to make more room for what is. I feel like a lot of you are doing it. A lot of you. All right. So now, let's look a little closer. Let's really zoom in and get a theme for your month. And then look at what's going on, body, mind, heart, soul, money, relationships, work, spirituality. I'm going to look at the whole thing and just give you a little brief. Sorry, Spirit's like talking. Love it. Just to give you a brief overview for your month, is what I was going to say before Spirit started talking. Clean slate. Leap of faith. Don't be afraid of looking quote-unquote foolish. Don't be afraid of being the first one on the dance floor. Don't be afraid to be the person who says the vulnerable thing. Don't be afraid of being the first. It's time to strike out, Aquarius. It's time to strike out on your own. It's time to do this thing. What do you got? What do you got? Like, this is so cool. Wow. So Spirit says, you're blossoming. You're blossoming, Aquarius. I'm feeling, yeah, I was going to say, did Jupiter just move into your 10th house? I feel like it did. I'm not looking at a chart, but Spirit is giving me 10th house, and clean slate plus 10th house is like massive career / life purpose upgrade. Be open to an upgrade. You may find this month that it's like you're tapping unknown talents and discovering unknown things when you just kind of let go of the baggage of like, this is who I am. There's a lot of magic in just acknowledging, for one thing, you don't know all of who you are. You know, sort of. You know to a degree what you're capable of, but you have no idea how much more. How much more. It's there to be accessed, like Spirit said. Get your mentors, your friends, that King of Cups, Queen of Wands, those people, let them help you access this, okay? Okay, deal. Okay, Aquarius, one more. Let's look at your finances, your physical health, your job, resources. What does Spirit want to let you know for your highest good in November when it comes to the earth element? Aquarius, November, wow. Okay, woo. Yeah. What did they say? Let go of the baggage. This is holding on. This is holding on to the past. This is holding on to like, well, I have this, so I'm not going to let that go. Because like, what if I get nothing else? If I hold on to like the $2 that I have, then, you know, nobody can come take this $2 from me because this is all I have. This energy, Aquarius, is clenched and small and unavailable. This is repressing energy. You want to be open. You want to be open to what the world has to give you. This is about miracles coming on the journey, and about letting not knowing and not carrying a lot of weight and a lot of fear and a lot of, you know, baggage that like, I want you to try a little exercise this month, Aquarius. Wherever you are, financially speaking, give a little something away. Whether it's like a charity, or there is somebody you know who like has a family member that has a GoFundMe, or whatever, or if there's a cause you care about. Whatever you can give, go and give. And give it with gratitude. When you click submit, or when you send the payment, or when you offer whatever this is, give it with an open heart and with really like this thought in your mind, this feeling in your heart of there's more where that came from. And like, thank you, universe, God, world, whatever you want to say. The big good doesn't care how you call it. Thank you for giving me more than enough. It's so much that I can give to others. Again, no matter where you are. We're coming upon that Christmas Carol season, right? Like, you know, Bob Cratchit doesn't have a lot, but he shares everything that he has, and then he's got that happy fucking family. Like, share what you can. Share what you've got, Aquarius, and be grateful for what you have, and it will multiply. Okay. Now let's look at the mental realm, your element. What are you thinking, talking, hearing about? What kinds of conversations are you having or interactions? Ha! Knight of Swords. It's very you, Aquarius. Spirit is saying, don't be impatient. Okay? There is a lot of joy and inspiration to be had. Don't rush. And I also feel, for some of you, definitely don't rush to like send a certain message that maybe you feel like, I really want to say this and I don't know how to say it, so I'm just going to blurt it out. Don't do that. Please don't do that, Aquarius. Think it through. You can be a little bit blunt. You can be a little bit like harsh And the Knight of Swords is about being a little bit harsh and maybe sometimes cutting off your nose to spite your face, or cutting yourself off at the pass. Like, if you could just pace yourself. Pace yourself. Remember that Knight of Pentacles saying, like, you don't have to get there first. You don't need to be the fastest. Don't be impatient. It's going to come. And it's going to come faster than maybe you think, but not as fast as you want. Okay? Chill. It's coming. Relax in the fact that it is coming. Be the fool. Let the journey present itself. Okay? Let it unfold. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Now let's look at what you're feeling. What's in your heart? What are your emotions doing? What's going on in your relationships? What does Spirit want you to know for your highest good in November 2017? Aquarius. Boop. Okay. So this is about crying over spilled milk. You really are in a place where you're a little afraid of losing. And it's kind of ironic because your spread is so beautiful. But I feel like this is why Spirit is saying, like, they want you to kind of trust your intuition a little bit more and maybe be just a little bit more foolish, a little bit more clean slate, a little bit more like, look, I don't even know what is possible. I don't even know the wonders that could come to me, okay? I want you to notice he's staring at those 3 cups that have spilled. I mean, it's gone. What was in there is gone. It sucks. But what he isn't noticing is that behind him there are 2 full upright cups. And then in front of him there's a rushing river full of water. He can refill these 3 cups. He can cross that bridge back there and go to a new land, a new day, when he's ready, when he picks his head up. Now, no one's judging you, Aquarius. You take your time. If you're mourning something and you're not quite ready to move on, that's okay. That's okay. You take your time. But definitely don't hold on. Don't hold on so tightly to the past that you miss out on something that wants to come in for you, okay? Like I said, you don't want to be like this when Spirit comes along with a gift. You know, like Spirit is saying for some of you, you're holding on to like a relationship. And then, you know that you don't like it, or you know it's not going that great. And then what if in a month this amazing person crosses your path and they're single and they're interested and you're like, fuck. Like, I can't say yes. I can't. I would like to even. I'm curious, but I can't. I can't say yes. I'm stuck. I'm here. Same thing with a job opportunity. Like, if I invested everything here, or if I took that first apartment because I was so scared that another one wasn't going to come along, and then, woo, there along it comes. Trust your intuition. Check in with your mentors. Be open to new things happening. Okay, Aquarius? Don't spend so long looking at the past or holding on to what hasn't worked out that you miss out on something that wants to come in for you. Okay. And now, finally, let's look at what's activating you, exciting you, lighting you up in November. Same card, different deck, a lot on your plate. A lot on your plate, Aquarius. This is why you need those mentors, and this is why you need to relax. This is why you need some hermit, like alone time, journal, pray, meditate, chill, nap. Big on naps, that would be great for you. Spirit is saying things are going to become clearer, okay? So more than anything, just try to take deep breaths and relax. You have a beautiful future panning out. Listen to the people that love you and that are giving you their wisdom. They will get you further and faster along your path, okay? I love you, Aquarius. It's always a pleasure. I want to say thank you again for joining me. If you have questions, let me know in the comments or find me on social media. I'd love to hear from you. I hope that this really does help you have a more magical, fun month, and I hope I see you in December. Bye, Aquarius. Peace!